Did you think when Cody Eakin scored 4 minutes into this game that it would trigger this slew of goals? And then I'm also want to ask you about his play in the postseason. Looks like he's raised his game a couple notches.
Yeah, no, obviously the first goal is a big goal for us, and like I said, with our home crowd, and we scored that first goal early in the hockey game, it just continues and the guys rolled over, and we had an unbelievable start to the hockey game, and you know, it was a great game for us. Obviously, we played a full 60 minutes, and you know, that's what we want from your team in the playoffs. And Cody, obviously, he's been great in the playoffs so far. He's battling, he's doing a good job in the PK, he's playing real well, and you know, so I like it, and as long as he keeps her going, we're happy with him.
Jesse Granger, Las Vegas Sun. Is that the loudest arena you've ever been in? And if not, what was louder?
I think it's right up there. Chicago Stadium used to be pretty loud too, but that was up there as loud as you ever heard. And it was fun. And again tonight, like I said, when we scored goals, it was hard the guys had a hard time trying to hear you when you're changing lines. So, but like I said, it's a great home crowd for us, and you know, we like them a lot. They do a good job for us.
Coach, Joe Payne, Las Vegas Visor. 7 goals in the first round by 7 different scorers. Tonight, 7 goals by 7 different scorers. It's got to make you feel good about your team now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, we roll 4 lines, we play all 6 defensemen, and everybody's a big part of our group. And you know, so it's anytime you get scoring from all different people, it's good for your hockey club. And like I said, I just thought it wasn't even about the 7 goals. It was about the way we played the game from start to finish. And we competed hard, we played hard, and we played a good, solid hockey game for 60 minutes.
Coach Brian Feldman on the line, Fox Sports Radio. I know you talk about it all the time, but again, a shutout by Marc Emery, Fleury, 3 in 5 games this postseason.
Well, he's outstanding. I mean, obviously tonight, you know, I think they had 30-some shots, and it wasn't an easy shutout. They had some good power play time, and he made some key saves at key times. So, Marc-Andre's been outstanding for us, and like I said, when he makes saves like that, it gives you a chance. And you know, we got the big lead, but he just kept them off the score sheet. And that was huge for us, especially in that 5-on-3.
Ken Bolke, Sidman.Vegas, what were your thoughts on after the whistle hit by Kane?
The right call was made in the ice, for sure. I mean, it was a vicious cross-check to the face, and obviously they're going to look at it and see what happens, but it was definitely a 5-minute major and a game misconduct, so you know, I'm sure they'll look at it.
Coach Ron Futrell, 8 Sports Now. A silly question. Was this team ready for the playoffs? Do you believe after that long layup, 9 days, how do you assess this team's readiness for the playoffs?
I mean, both teams were in the same boat, really. They had 8 days, we had 9 days, and like I said, somebody mentioned it this morning at the press conference this morning that, you know, I'm glad we're playing at home because it makes a big difference for us, especially when we get the early goal like we talked about, and our fans are tremendous, and it made it a lot easier for us tonight, but it's definitely tough playing with that much time off, but our team looked really good, real fresh.
Chris Chapman, Fox Sports Radio. One of the things you stress all season is not taking a lot of penalties. What challenges are there with not losing your composure in a game like this, especially after the situation with Kane?
Well, that's how we play. We don't lose our composure. We're a disciplined team. That's how it's been like that all year long. And like I said, the guys weren't too happy with the hit, obviously. But again, it's about playing hockey and playing the game the right way. And I thought we did that. I thought we did a great job tonight.
Coach Alan Snell with LVSportsBiz.com. Can you talk a little about Fleury's, not so much his skills tonight, but his demeanor? He actually participated in the wave, and what kind of impact does he have on his teammates when, just about his demeanor and his style on the ice?
It's been the same all year. He's been our leader, like we talked about. He comes to the rink and has fun. I talk about it all the time to you guys, and he comes to the rink, he has fun, and he enjoys it, and he's the guy that runs our group.
Sheng Peng, Hockey Buzz. Game 1 against LA, I thought the statement that you guys made against the Kings that game was just your defensive work. Tonight, in the first period against the Sharks, it seemed like the statement was your speed. So can you talk about how your team's speed took over that period?
Yeah, no, I thought we were really quick in the period. And again, like I said, for whatever reason, we basically had the same break. We both swept, and we were really quick and we were really fast. And, you know, we got some pucks by them early in the hockey game, and that made a big difference for us. But again, I thought we played a 60-minute game that was real solid, and they had a lot of chances in the power play where Fleury made some real key saves for us.
Coach, Matt Rabotowski with Forbes. You saw the impact of the loss of Doughty last series when he was suspended for Game 2. How much does it change this series if, in fact, Kane winds up getting suspended.
I can't
Saturday
worry with
night.
that. I mean, they'll decide that tomorrow or the next day, so, you know, it doesn't change what we're gonna do, you know, so they'll look at it and see, and we'll go from there, but nothing I can do about that, or I can't worry with that.
Danny Webster, NHL.com. Coach, I asked you this morning how important it was to get off to a fast start off that layoff. You got 3 goals in a minute plus. Can you just talk about like what you saw and how important that was?
I saw a lot of us being real quick, us going to the net real hard, and again, like I said, once we get that first goal, the crowd gets behind us and the guys keep going, and we just turned 4 lines over, and the guys kept rolling and getting scoring chances and playing real well. So, you know, and you know, sometimes when you score that many goals, you say the other goalie wasn't sharp. Well, Martin Jones, there was nothing he could have done in most of those goals. He played a pretty solid game, and you know, like I said, we took advantage of great scoring chances.
Coach Joe Payne, Las Vegas advisor. You said when you were a player, you liked when a coach left you alone, especially when you played under Jacques Demers. How much of that coaching philosophy are you able to use with this team?
Well, I mean, for the most part, like I said, I let them play their game. And when they don't play their game, then that's when we have issues. But like I said, our guys come to the rink every day and they're prepared to play and they're ready to play. And let's go play our game. And our game's pretty simple. We know how we play. We play fast. We play quick. We play direct hockey. And so far it's working for us.
Coach Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. Is there a danger side to winning like this in the opening game of a series, either on your part for maybe falling flat or the other team coming out a little angry?
No, well, definitely the other team's going to come back tomorrow night and play their best game of the series. Not tomorrow night, but the next day. I mean, and you know, like I said, a 7-0 win is a great win for us, but it's one game, and then we're in a playoff series, so it doesn't mean anything. It could be a 2-1 game, won in overtime, so it doesn't mean a thing. So we just got to make sure we're ready to play the next game, and we know San Jose is a good hockey club. That's not going to happen again, 7-0. They're a great team, and they did, you know, we got some early goals on them and took advantage of that, and the power play here, we had some opportunities, so they'll be a lot better, and hopefully we'll be better too.
Take a few more here. Go Chris, Jesse, and Shane.
Turk, how nice is it to have a guy like David Perron and be able to just throw him on the third line and watch him create things with Cody and with Ryan?
Yeah, no, the lines are going good and they're rolling over real good right now, and he's playing real well, and that's what our team's all about. There's no big egos. You work hard, you play hard, and whoever I decide to put them with, there's no issue with our guys.
Coach, I talked to multiple guys and they said part of the thing about the goals coming back to back to back was they see a line go score a goal and the next line that comes on wants to score, and then it just keeps kind of snowballing. Is it different from other teams you've coached? Because obviously everybody wants to score.
No, and again, you want to score. Everybody it's a big part of the game, scoring. But what I liked about our group is that we didn't give up a whole lot of chances. We competed and we battled hard, and we played a good, solid defensive game too. And when you play good defense, you're going to get scoring opportunities, and that's what I liked from our group. I mean, it's nice to get those goals, but what I really like about our group is the way we're competing defensively.
Last one.
You talked about, a couple of times you mentioned about the 60-minute effort you guys put in. What does it say about your team that, you know, you're up 5-0, Mark shows back-checking on a 2-on-1, you know, you're up 6-0, the defensive effort still stays the same, so.
You don't, you know, and it's a message that the players said before I got in the dressing room between the second and third period. It doesn't matter what the score is in the game, you keep playing the same way. It's playoff hockey, you keep competing, you keep battling. Nobody's trying to embarrass the other opponent, you're just trying to play the game and finish the game the right way and make sure you don't get bad habits.